Good morning. As you can tell, we are at TIST at noon. I've set this one up to be a little bit crazy. I think there's like 88, 90 handles in this hour. 13 GA flights, if I recall correctly, on the schedule builder tool from EliGrim. Really all I'm trying to do with this is just keep the airport nonstop moving. Every time I've played this airport, there's been some sort of hiccup that's kept me from doing that. So what I've done this time is stack us more towards departures. There's kind of the balanced, slightly departures, more departures, and then full departures essentially in the slider. So I'm kind of D++ for more departures being stacked. And this means that I should have a pretty full gate and a fair amount of planes that are going to push out, and then planes will arrive and probably get pushed again. I'm expecting to get a lot from both aprons because, again, 88 handles with the bulk of these coming from the departure side of things. I did set myself up for a little easier run by having the lower section of the runway being set up so that as smaller aircraft pull out, I can send them up here, I can send them out here. As larger aircraft come, I can send them there. The twin props, I can send them there. So I've tried to make this a little easier for me to manage. That also gives me more stacking room along the main taxiway here if I need to get a couple planes out of the apron so that I can bring them in. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a little hectic, but I think doing it this way, I'll at least have constant traffic flow, and I'll be stuck waiting for planes to land and depart and all that, but it shouldn't be as bad as what I was trying to do
Thomas
before.
Tower, JetBlue 1111 requesting push and start.
JetBlue 1111, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. JetBlue 1111.
1111. Windows 7 voice, how you are garbage. Someday I will switch to Windows 10, but not till I build a new computer.
St. Thomas Tower, Piper 557 Mike November with you, runway 28.
557 Mike November.
St. Thomas ground.
Okay,
JetBlue
hold on.
1111 ready to taxi.
What the heck was that? Shoot. The schedule's not organized beautifully, which is fine. Mike November. We found a glitch. Papa 557 Mike November, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Piper 557 Mike November.
That is common for GA, just not normally the way the game runs. JetBlue 1111, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 1111. St. Thomas Tower,
bugger.
United 1559er requesting push and start.
JetBlue 1111, hold position. United 1559er, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground
Just a
28
bit of a rush.
pushback approved. United 1559er.
And everybody
Hold
be
position.
happy.
JetBlue 1111. St. Thomas Tower, United 1265 requesting push and start.
United 1265, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. United 1265.
Should be fine. United 1111, continue taxi. United 1111, JetBlue 1111, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Idiot.
JetBlue 1111. St. Thomas ground, United 1559er ready to taxi.
United 1559er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United 1559er. St. Thomas Tower, United 1172 requesting push and start.
You're gonna wait.
St. Thomas Tower, United 1137 with you, runway 28. St. Thomas
that's gonna be a
ground,
problem.
United 1265 ready to taxi.
United 1265, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United
That is the
1265.
biggest problem in this game. Now see, if you're doing these schedules customized, you can kind of tweak it a little bit to give yourself some time for these GA flights to get in and land. Or be a little closer, which is more what ATC would do, by sneaking these planes in and bringing the other ones in over or around them. just so that the traffic can flow in efficiently. In this game, they all come in at like the 20-mile marker. This little guy is coming in at a good speed, so this guy's separated. But when this guy comes into land, more than likely, he's going to slow way down, and this big guy's not. United 1172, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. United 1172. St. Thomas Tower, CAIR 8285 requesting push and start.
Cape Air 8285, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. CAIR
Yep, see, you're already
8285.
slowing down now
St.
when
Thomas
you hit
Tower,
that.
Cessna 151 Romeo November requesting push and start.
Cessna 151, Romeo November, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
United 1137, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28
See if I
cleared
have
to
to
land.
break 'em
United
out.
1137.
There's going to be enough
St.
traffic that I
Thomas
don't
ground.
think I'm going to have
United
to manually
117
control
to
'em.
ready to taxi. St.
You're gonna
Thomas
wait.
Tower. American 1750 with you. Runway 28.
American 1750, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. American
Cape
1750. St. Thomas ground.
Push
Cessna
out of
151 Romeo November ready to taxi.
Cessna 151, Romeo November, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
United 1265, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared
should be
for
well
takeoff.
out of
United
here.
1265.
By the time this guy lands, yeah, I think United's going to have to go. Okay, good, you're pushing. I just don't think that's going to work because you're already down 164. You're still cranking in at 220. United 1172, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United 1172. St. Thomas ground. CAIR 8285 ready to taxi.
Cape Air 8285, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. CAIR 8285.
Cessna 151, Romeo November, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
Okay, this is going to be close.
St. Thomas Tower. Delta 606 requesting push and start. St. Thomas Tower. Delta 657 with you. Runway 28.
Delta 606, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. Delta 606.
Delta 657, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Delta 657.
Cessna 151, Romeo November, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
Okay. United 1265, contact departure.
Roger. Good day. St. Thomas ground. Delta 606 ready to taxi.
Delta 606, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 606.
Cessna 151, Romeo November, contact departure.
Roger. Good day. St. Thomas Tower. Spirit
I could've
Wings
got the other guy
152
out of
requesting push and start.
Yeah, you're moving. I think I already gave you clearance to roll. I did. Clearing the hangar out, which is good. All these new planes coming in are going to land. Biggest issue is this guy's already putzing along at 97. This guy's coming in at 100.
St. Thomas Tower. American 1471 with you. Runway 28.
American 1471, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. American 1471.
Spirit Wings 152, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. Spirit Wings 152.
This is not good. You're pitching right down here, and the other one's right there. coming
St.
up the
Thomas
trumpet.
Tower. Delta 669 requesting push and start.
Papa 557, Mike November, take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right. Piper 557 Mike November.
Piper. Delta 669er, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. Delta 669er.
Spirit Wings 152, continue taxi.
St. Thomas ground. Spirit
Delta
Wings
606,
15
hold
ready to
position.
taxi. Continue taxi Spirit Wings.
Cutting it close. Piper 557, Mike November, continue taxi. United 1559er, runway 28, line up and wait. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. United 1559er, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. No way to do it. Delta 669er, continue taxi. Delta 606, continue taxi. Piper 557, Mike November, taxi to apron. You two are going to have to wait. United 1137, taxi to apron. United 1137, hold short of taxiway Charlie. United 1512, pushback approved, expect runway 28. JetBlue 1111, runway 28, line up and wait. Cape Air 8189er, runway 28, cleared to land.
St. Thomas Tower. JetBlue 1111 requesting push and start.
Okay.
Ground,
Spirit Wings
28 pushback
222.
approved.
Spirit
JetBlue
Wings
1111.
223, pushback approved, expect runway 28. United 1559er, contact departure.
St. Thomas Tower. Piper 557 Mike November with you. Runway 28.
Spirit Wings
St. Thomas ground. JetBlue
United 1512,
1111 ready
continue
to
taxi.
taxi.
JetBlue 1111, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Screw your point system, I gotta get him out of here. I don't have time to wait. There is just no time to wait. Spirit Wings 223, continue taxi. Spirit Wings 223, continue taxi. Cape Air 8285, runway 28, line up and wait. American 1750, taxi to apron. JetBlue 1111, contact departure.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Piper 557 Mike November. Continue taxi JetBlue 1111.
United 1137,
St.
continue
Thomas
taxi.
Tower. United 1559 requesting push and start.
Delta 682, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. United 1559 hold position JetBlue 1111. St. Thomas Tower. United 1265 requesting push and start.
Delta 657, taxi to apron.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. United
Cape Air
1265.
8285, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Screw you.
Continue taxi JetBlue 1111.
Cape
St.
Air
Thomas
8285,
ground.
contact
United
departure.
1559 ready to taxi.
United
Continue taxi United
1172, runway 28,
1559
line up and
er.
wait.
St. Thomas Tower. United 1172 requesting push and start. St. Thomas Tower. United 1137 with you. Runway 28. St. Thomas Ground. United 1265 ready to taxi. Continue taxi United 1265.
Delta 682, continue taxi. American 1471, taxi to apron. I think that's going to help me out.
Ground 28 pushback approved. United 1172. St. Thomas Tower.
I'd like to not
CAIR
lose
8285
more points
requesting
on this if
push
I can
and
help
start.
it. Liet. Great, the one
Ground
that airline
28
that really
pushback
doesn't want
approved.
to work for me.
CAIR 8285. St. Thomas Tower.
Come on,
Cessna
you're
151
clear,
Romeo November requesting
United
push and start.
1172, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Delta 669er, runway
Ground
28, line up and wait.
28 pushback approved. Cessna 151 Romeo November. Runway 28 cleared to land. United 1137. St. Thomas Ground. United 117 to ready to taxi. St. Thomas Tower.
Leah
American
508.
1750 with you.
Runway 28,
28
cleared to land. Delta 669er, runway 28,
cleared to
cleared
land.
for takeoff.
American 1750. St. Thomas Ground.
Delta 606,
Cessna
runway
151
28,
Romeo
line up
November
and
ready
wait.
to taxi. Continue taxi Cessna 151 Romeo November.
United 1172, contact departure.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. United 1265.
I don't feel like I've had that many handles here, so I don't know why it's delaying. There's tons of spaces for arrivals. Maybe it's because I stacked too many towards departure. I bet that's what it is, because now there's just not enough airplanes at the apron here. I got 2 planes out there. I got a stack of planes out there,
Continue
but
taxi
still I'm
United
surprised nothing
1172.
has
St.
decided
Thomas
to
Ground.
push.
CAIR 8285 ready to taxi.
Just strikes me as a little odd.
Continue
But
taxi
I knew I'd
CAIR
probably end up breaking the
8285.
schedule when I put it together, so not entirely unanticipated.
Runway 28 line up and wave. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
What?
St. Thomas Tower. Delta 606 requesting push and start. St. Thomas
Delta
Tower.
606,
Delta
runway 28, cleared for
657 with you.
takeoff.
Runway 28.
Spirit Wings 152, runway
Ground
28, line up
28
and wait.
pushback approved. Delta 606.
Textron 86 Golf Uniform,
Runway
runway
28
28,
cleared
cleared
to
to
land.
land.
Delta 657.
Delta
Runway
669er,
28
contact
cleared
departure.
for takeoff. Cessna 151 Romeo November.
Move it, move it.
Roger. Good day. St. Thomas Ground. Delta 606 ready to taxi. Continue taxi Delta 606.
Spirit Wings 152, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 223, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Good day. St.
Let's
Thomas
see how that
Tower.
works out for
Spirit
me.
Wings 152
Delta
requesting
606,
push and
contact
start.
departure. Now we're starting to get some of the arrivals, but the problem is... Textron 86 Golf Uniform, take next available exit on right.
St. Thomas Tower. American
Spirit Wings
1471
244,
with you.
runway
Runway
28, cleared
28.
to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land American
Yeesh,
1471.
that's cutting it close. Rotate faster. Spirit Wings 152,
Ground
contact
28
departure.
pushback approved. Spirit Wings 152.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on you. I can see him right there coming in. I bet you I could have gotten another one off.
St. Thomas Tower.
Yeah,
Delta
I
669
should've
nerd
waited.
requesting push
Oh
and
well,
start.
now I'm stuck. But we cleared out most of that backlog pretty quick, I must say. I'm impressed with that.
Take next available exit on
And
right
here
Piper
comes the arrival
557
boom,
Mike
which will
November.
fuel my next departure boom, I hope.
Ground 28 pushback approved. Delta 669 nerd. St. Thomas ground. Spirit Wings 15 to ready to taxi. Continue taxi Spirit Wings 152. Hold position Delta 606.
You're wet. United
Continue taxi Piper
1372, runway
557
28, clear
Mike
to land.
November. Runway 28 line up and wave United 155 Night Nerd.
Spirit Wings 223, contact departure. This is going to be one heck of a photo finish.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff United 155 Night Nerd.
United
St. Thomas
1512,
ground.
runway
Delta
28, line up and
669
wait.
Nerd ready to taxi. Continue taxi Delta 606. Continue taxi Delta 669 Nerd. St. Thomas Tower. Spirit
Like a
Wings
floater,
223
or like a
requesting push
kite.
and start. Taxi to Apron Piper 557 Mike November. St. Thomas Tower. CAIR 818 Night Nerd with you. Runway 28.
Okay, you should hit the
St.
deck.
Thomas Tower.
and
United
quickly pull
1512 requesting push and start. Taxi to Apron United 1137. Hold short of taxiway Charlie United 1137. Ground to
off. United
push
1512, runway 28, cleared
United
for takeoff.
1512.
Delta 682, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait.
Runway to 8 line up and wave jet blue
United
1111.
1386, runway 28, cleared to land. Cape
Runway
Air
to 8
8189er,
cleared to
taxi
land
to apron.
CAIR 818 Night Nerd.
Beechcraft 677, Foxtrot Echo, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground to 8 pushback approved.
Yeah, this guy's
Spirit
coming in a
Wings
lot
to
faster.
23.
He's still at 100 knots. United 1512, contact departure.
Roger. Good day.
Delta 682, runway 28, line up and wait.
St. Thomas ground. United 151 to ready to taxi.
Beechcraft 677, Foxtrot Echo, continue taxi.
Continue taxi United 1512. Runway to 8 cleared for takeoff jet blue 1111.
Yep, you're gonna pull on Charlie.
St. Thomas
Leah
ground.
508,
Spirit Wings
taxi to
223
apron.
ready to taxi.
Are you kidding me? You are really gonna tootle down my entire stinking runway.
Continue taxi Spirit Wings
Shiza.
223.
Well, this is far from ideal, but I guess I'm going to let you fly over him.
Runway to 8 line up and
Seaborn
wave CAIR
3773, runway
8285.
28, cleared to land.
Taxi to Apron
Turd,
American
you should have reversed
1750.
prop angle and pulled off. Ugh, so terrible.
Roger.
And now I
Good
got a
day.
Spirit Wings coming right up behind you. I'm gonna end up with a crash because these bigger jets come in so low. So many things wrong with this right now. I
Continue
really
taxi
thought
United
this
1137.
turd would be slower.
St. Thomas Tower. Delta 682 requesting push and start.
Shoot, he's not gonna slow down in time. I have
Ground
no idea who
to
you
8
are,
push
buddy.
back approved. Delta 682.
1596 Juliet. Cirrus. Please stop and exit. Please tell me. Oh my gosh.
Taxi to apron Delta 657.
Cirrus Turbo 15906 Juliet. Pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Runway 28 cleared
I've got
for
a
takeoff.
Spirit Wings
CAIR
coming in.
8285.
Who are you? Don't think they would land like that either, but that's just the way the schedule goes. So I think we're going to close this down and ramp it up. I screwed that up royally. Some of that's, again, that's not on the schedule builder. It's just the way the thing works. You'd have to teach it not to stick small prop planes right in front of big jets without some more separation, which is ATC's job. Now, if you go in and customize the schedule, you can shift the arrival patterns around so that you bring a couple in or you space things out a little easier. They would probably bring the small Cessna in off at a more of an angle, let the big jet come in, and then the small Cessna would come in behind it. Have to be 3 minutes or 5 miles of separation, I believe, to avoid the wake turbulence from the big jet, but I think that would work a lot better than what they've got going, simply because of all that separation. That was fun. That was kind of what I was hoping. You can see I packed up the airport again, which means that soon all these planes would start to push and depart, which may end up happening here before long. Again, this airport's just not designed for this amount of airplanes, so there's not enough traffic to support it. I had a good burst up front of arrivals and departures. That was a lot of fun. Got a good lull and then a second burst of arrivals to refill the airport. So it worked out pretty well. It was a lot more hectic than I thought it would be, but I was able to keep up decently. A bit of a jam on takeoff, but I expected to run into a number of those situations. So overall, fairly pleased. I think it worked out decently in the end. I don't know where you're going to exit. Good. Cessna Skyline 16 November Hotel, taxi to apron. Get you off and down. See, like exiting there, that's not really how a plane would exit. He probably would have gone down and around, but that just seems like such a waste. Maybe he would have turned on there. I know they don't like planes turning beyond a 45-degree angle. That would be why they would land on 10 and then pull in there. But that's all good. So this was a lot of fun, a little hectic. My biggest issue again was just the amount of time it takes planes to putz down to the end of the runway and then pull off. They would roll a little faster down the runway and then slow down as they got closer so they could exit at a safe speed. Just not what this game allows, unfortunately. Definitely looking forward to the next version. But anyway, this was a lot of fun. It's a different challenge in a different game when you're playing on a single runway. Ouch. That's the way it goes. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.